Hello and welcome back to the SunDevilSource 2-Minute Drill. I'm Ethan Tuttle, joined alongside Chris Cartman. We just wrapped up Arizona State's Monday weekly press conferences. Interim head coach Sean Aguano took the seat, Chris, and talked a little bit about the offensive side of things. What was something that stood out to you?
Yeah, I think really reiterating that he wants to stay aggressive, and that people watching ASU football in recent years widely felt like Herm Edwards was extremely conservative, super emphasis on trying to run the ball and defense, and what we saw against USC that worked was the Sun Devils came out with quick game, RPO screens, getting the ball out of Emory Jones' hands quickly to complement the run. Very balanced attack, got them more than 200 yards rush offense in the first half. And I think that was Aguano's emphasis was, hey, do what you do within our scheme, but let's try to stay aggressive. They didn't really do that as much in the second half. They had a 3-and-out. They had another 6-play drive where they punted, where they didn't take it physically to the opponent or get the ball out of Emory Jones' hands as quickly and let USC kind of dictate things to them. So that was his emphasis.
Yeah, things switching up a little bit more there. Defensive coordinator Donnie Henderson also spoke today, and he was talking a little bit more about bringing the pressure against Caleb Williams and USC, and there was certainly a difference there, and you could see that. So, Chris, what was your take on that this past weekend against the Trojans?
Well, look, so ASU kind of fell behind, and then a function of that is kind of trying to change the tempo of the game, which Donnie Henderson said that he tried to do via blitz pressures. Early on, they had opportunities at sacks that they weren't able to convert on Caleb Williams. Guys not getting enough cloth in their hands is what he said. Even when they brought those pressures later, they weren't able to get off the field on third downs, gave up 8 of 9. That's terrible. He knows that that's a big thing that they have to correct moving forward, but he felt like there were signs of what they were able to do kind of as a team collectively that he's going to be able to take forward. This quarterback that they play against Washington this week is much more of a pocket-confined player who has a great arm, and they're going to probably want to get some pressure on him.
Garen Stansberry and Omar Norman-Lott, we found out today, are getting closer. They're not 100% confirmed back yet or anything like that, but they're getting closer. So what's your update on that, just as how the team's looking as a whole so far?
So those are the only 2 players that were out with injuries from the 2 deep against USC, which means ASU's trending in a positive direction from a health standpoint. They did have Keon and Kewan Markham out for the 2nd straight week due to personal reasons. They may not be back with the team. That remains to be officially determined. But if ASU can get Omar Norman-Lott back, he's a key interior defensive lineman that they haven't had the last couple weeks. Biamon Miller's a walk-on who they haven't had practicing as well, so they didn't have a backup guy. And then Garen Stansberry offers a pass rush capability, especially on third downs, that they'd like to be able to have as a fresh weapon off the bench. So if they can get those guys back, they would be probably healthier than they've been all season.
Thank you so much for joining us once again for the SunDevilSource 2-Minute Drill. That's Chris Cartman. I'm Ethan Tuttle. We'll see you next time.